Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion, back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we're going to run the Sharpshooter, we're going to run the M1000, we're going to kind of revisit a build that we tried to do a little while ago. We're going to do an M1000 pretty, not necessarily only run, but it's going to be our main weapon in this run. And we're going to mainly focus on this item right here. This item does a lot, gives us a lot of damage bonus. It gives us like 23%, gives us some good crit chance. But the cool thing about this one is this one's going to give us 100% damage for 10 seconds when a boss spawns. And so this is going to kind of try to be like the ultimate boss killer. Let's see if we can get back to one-shotting the boss. So we're going to try to get, you know, the best damage items we can get, and crit chance, crit damage, all that kind of stuff. And we'll just try to make this sharpshooter the best that we can. We'll do sharpshooter, hazard 5.
Nothing can go wrong.
Make us proud, Miner.
So yeah, we're gonna be looking for. We're obviously gonna do the thick boy too. So we're gonna be trying to get. I'm gonna be trying to get a good amount of reload speed here for this weapon. Reload speed is gonna be pretty important, but I might kind of prioritize like damage and stuff. So it's gonna be a mix between those because honestly, the reload is somewhat crucial, but I think if we do level up the other weapons, you know, it won't be as crucial, and we'll just kind of wait for that weapon to reload, get its one shot in on the boss, and then just kill it. That's the plan here. I'll probably take at least one electric weapon to sort of help out with the crit stuff. None of these are. I'm not gonna reroll these, but we could go with the boomstick.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, Miner.
Okay, we could probably go get that now. In terms of the gear and stuff we have, a good one right here is we're going to be getting, this item gives us reload speed, and we're going to be getting a lot of damage for every meta resource. Some of the other ones aren't really that great. I couldn't really find a good canister that had stats for me because a lot of these are usually based around status effect, but this was the only one I found that had a good reload. We are running the lucky wrench, but we're running my other one because this one gives me a really good damage modifier. The other one doesn't, even though the other one does give us more luck when we take armor and stuff. And then, you know, just some normal damage items mostly. And then this is kind of my standard. Like, a lot of the pieces of the gear, I kind of run the same things and then sort of maybe switch over just like 2 or 3 different pieces to fit what I'm trying to do with the actual build. We could do that reload.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
All right, so damage items are going to be the big thing. We're not going to do fire rate. The crit powder would be really great too at some point. This item could be decent, but I honestly think we'll go, it's between these, so I think we'll go nitro scanner. Nitro scanner will be great, especially if we can get the powder, or even pickle nitra. If for whatever reason, again, this is where we made the mistake last time. I picked pickled nitra too early and we couldn't finish the level. So we never even got to the boss. But for this run, we're gonna try, if pickled nitra shows up on the 10th floor, we are gonna take it. I am taking it. I want to one-shot this boss. I want to try to do like some of our highest damage, like our one-shot damage we've done. So we'll see. If we get it, we get it. But yeah, the only way I would take it is if we somehow get lucky and it shows up on the 10th floor. Okay, we'll do legendary damage. In terms of upgrades here, we're really gonna want the 100% clip size. That's gonna be a really good damage modifier for us. But again, if it doesn't show up, we're not gonna restart or anything. We're just gonna roll with it.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
We can always revisit the run again at some point.
I'm gonna do something epic with this. Nice. I'll take it. This will help me work harder.
Okay, we could do cryo. Yeah, let's go with cryo. The cryo will help slow things down a little bit.
This works.
But yeah, for this last weapon, I do really want to get some sort of electric. Like the bug taser, I think would be nice. This build surprisingly doesn't have that much HP. Which is crazy to think 432 isn't a lot of HP, but we usually can get around 500 to 600 right from the get without having to do anything. Okay, we did get a crate. Let's go Nitra. Let's go crit damage.
This is it. You ugly son of a bitch. It's for me. I want it.
Okay, I don't want to do cold. We can. I'm pretty sure this weapon does get electric. If we can get electric, that would be sweet.
This works.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
I don't even think I got one piece of nitra from that extra mining there at the end.
Is shut, taking you to stage 2.
Okay, not the fire rate. Let's go with reload, XP gain, potency,
I'm feeling lucky.
crit damage, potency, reload. I was gonna say if we can get mining, I'll take mining. So yeah, we'll definitely do that TNT. We'll buy the HP.
Next.
I'm gonna mark that reload. Let's buy.
Rarely go for this one.
We'll buy all these, even though the armor doesn't help as much anymore. Okay, we're gonna mark all 3 of those.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
I mean, since we do have a nitra scanner, this cryo grenade will work well with mining.
I just became a better dwarf. Loot bug eliminated.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Supply pod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing.
Okay, so there's kind of a lot of things we could use here. Damage items, scanners, pickaxe. Okay, we could do the stun sweeper. I guess we'll do the stun sweeper. I was preferring bug taser, but the stun sweeper did get some buffs, and it is a full electric weapon, so that'll be fine. And that way I don't have to waste gold on rerolls. Okay, damn, I'm gonna go gold scanner here.
I want it.
I really love the hooly bait, but I gotta go scanner. And now I kind of want to upgrade this grenade a little bit more.
Power up my 10 horses. Hello and good walk.
And then obviously a gold scanner is amazing because if we get pay to win, if we can get gold tip bullets, that'll really boost our damage a lot too. And just on top of being able to buy more damage upgrades in the shop. Oh, and then here we have another hoarder. I don't have my other item equipped right now because it's the same slot as the one that gives us that 100% damage increase. So I have an item, if you haven't seen, that gives me 50 HP every time we kill a hoarder bug.
Feels like a brand new gun.
It's really good item. It's up there with like my lucky wrench in terms of one of my best items. This item we're using right now is pretty cool too, but it's like only good for like killing bosses, you know? Okay, another scanner would be sick.
Minerals.
No, okay, we'll take that gold. Let's do the crit damage.
Better dwarf.
I'm gonna pick things that are mainly, obviously, that are gonna help towards the damage of this M1000. The other weapons aren't gonna be as prevalent in terms of like, especially global upgrades. I'm not really gonna take too much of that throwable damage or throwable reload.
Boom, baby. Think you can kill me? Think again. Swallow this. I'm a new dwarf.
The bugs aren't appreciating your presence, miner. Get the lead out.
Swallow this. Dial it in. Feels rare. Feels right. This is perfect for the kill. See ya later.
Ooh, that was a good explosion. All right, let's do the reload on that.
Take that.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one,
Paint my nails.
and then there we go, the 3 smaller grenades. Let's go pick up radius.
It's for me.
Be happy you can see my scanner. But I advise that you move, miner.
I was about to like, I was looking at my nitra and I was like, I'm pretty low on nitra. For the scanner was kind of throwing me off, and then I realized, okay, I have a scanner, so I should have more nitra than what I have now. So I'm glad I noticed that and looked at it, because that was 2 nodes of nitra we basically missed out on.
The bugs are going insane. Move.
One down. Suck on this, you freak of nature.
Okay, we do need to kill this guy here soon. Let's do the HP.
Bingo.
Because again, the fire rate is useless with this weapon. It's okay for now, but as soon as we get it to 18, all that fire rate we took is basically wasted levels.
Is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
A lot of XP down here.
Oh, yeah. Much better.
I wouldn't mind getting the stun sweeper to pick up XP, so we'll kind of try for that.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
Okay, let's go.
Feel much better now.
Well done, miner. We knew we could trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 completed.
Okay, we'll buy that reload. Okay, there it is, the 100% clip size, so that's good.
Rock and
That's one we really wanted.
take it. Nice. I'll take. Let me try again.
Okay, we'll buy this. Okay, we'll do the knuckle grip. I was hoping to get the picks up, but we'll do knuckle grip.
11. I'm growing.
I'm gonna really try to level this guy up to 18. This guy doesn't need to get to 18 that fast, but
Try again.
okay, crit damage. Okay, we can just buy that. We'll buy the reload. Do one more reroll just to see what shows up. Fire rate, status effect. Okay, we'll do the reload for medium, and I guess that's it.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
This is friggin' hell. Feeling much better now. This worked.
Once we get this to 18, though, I'm probably done with the grenade, because we'll get that, hopefully, the explosion radius upgrade, and then that'll be the end of that. But with 2 scanners and it being TNT, that's kind of jumped to a high priority to level up quicker. And then let's see what we get here. I do hope some damage items show up, but we 100% do not reroll scanners if they show up. But I do hope that like a pay to win shows up or the crit powder shows up. If a crit powder shows up, I might stop spending nitra. Okay, I think I reroll this. No, we'll just take the scanner. I'll save my rerolls for when there's absolute junk.
Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
There's no reason to reroll a scanner, even if it's a XP one. Ooh, oh, I thought that one was gonna hit me. I guess we'll do damage projectiles. Come on. There we go. Okay, I need to freeze these guys so I can go through them. Or just kill them all. Alright, let's do... We haven't gotten, like, any crit chance upgrades, really. Our crit chance is really low. We've gotten more crit damage than crit chance. So we really, really, really want to build that number up. That's why I want the powder so bad.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Not in any rush to move through these levels that quickly either, especially with 3 scanners.
You're cute. Take that! Bring the pie! Yoink! Ugh, I got it in the mouth!
Pretty bad mining speed.
This one makes
Yeah.
me
not a major upgrade there, but that wasn't really... Those weren't really that great of picks anyways.
you ugly son of a bitch. That hit the spot.
Okay, I think we can move on now. Well, I guess we're still kind of hitting the bosses. They're kind of slowly dying. It's fine. I'm gonna do the damage on this one.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
Really? All right, we're gonna take some hits here. We were freezing like basically the way I was trying to go. We weren't freezing in that direction. I was trying to wait for the grenade to freeze them and then get out of there, but that did not happen. And then by the time I had to escape, it was too late. We weren't gonna freeze them.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
All right, we can come get this big old clump of XP. Let's do that pickup radius.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Plenty more where that came from. Stage 4 is waiting for you, miner.
All right, reload, crit, damage. All right, fine. And there's electric, sick. Okay, so let's do that.
Overclock, my favorite type. I'm feeling lucky.
That was like our first luck pick too.
Let's shake it up.
Not quite. Let's do damage, fire rate. I'm gonna mark both of these. No, let's not mark the mining. Do one more.
Let me try again.
Okay, I'll mark the crit damage and that's it.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold.
Okay, I do, man, like I said, I hope we can start getting some of these damage items. I think by floor 6, like, we'll give it to, if scanners still show up again, I'll still take them. Because again, if we end up getting pay to win or gold tip bullets, these scanners are gonna really help with that. And if we can get nitro powder, we just really have to hope they show up, you know? That's really it. Just really have to hope they show up. Because if they don't, I mean, it's not like the scanners are useless. The scanners are still gonna get us a lot of value, but they give us way more value if we get the other items. I feel like I've been getting trapped a lot. I think maybe we need to get this boomstick to 18 now, so I can start getting that big explosion. We might have to get out. I can't get out that way. We gotta go back down. I might have to get this to 18 though, so I can get that shred, the overkill explosions that it does.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Whoa, what hit me there? Dang. They shot me? Ooh, okay.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it. Got a launch. Supplies inbound.
Okay, there's pay to win. Let's take that.
Dial it in.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I'm gonna come get, no, I guess we're not. That's a huge swarm coming that way. I need to make sure I get this bug. He's gonna go right into the swarm too, huh? This feels like we're having a little bit more challenge than I anticipated.
Gimme.
I think we need to get this guy to thick boy. I think we need to start getting that. We need to start getting that big explosion. Okay, I'm gonna take the magnet here.
I'm gonna be the best survivor. Dibbity dips.
That's a lot of XP. Let's take some extra armor. Okay, there's the damage. Okay, so we're gonna do the thick boy. Combines all your projectiles into one thick boy, greatly increasing damage, but reduces reload. See, there we go. Like, okay. That's exactly what we wanted. You know, that's that's why we did the thick boy. That's gonna very, very much bolster our damage. Okay, I'm gonna do the pickup radius. Like, look at this. Now we're just starting to shred through the enemies. Okay, let's do the reload here, and we're gonna do mini pellets. So we could do the thick boy again with this one, but I think we'll just do mini pellets, especially since we turned this into an electric weapon. I wanted to shoot more enemies, so we go with that one. All right, let's get these loot bugs. Get out of here. We do have a magnet now, which is good. Okay, let's go crit chance. Still really bad on crit chance. I would really love to see more crit chance here.
You don't see these every day.
I've been taking the crit damage every chance I can get.
It's mine. Next. Just what I needed.
Man, okay, I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm going to, just so I can get this explosion radius right off the get.
And stone.
And then we can do that. Just because we are sitting on so much nitro there at the end that I didn't get to spend.
Destroy the cocoons and take out the
Okay, so now what's gonna happen is, because of this item we have right here at the end, we're gonna get 100% damage for 10 seconds when the boss spawns. So we're gonna try. I obviously want to be right on the boss when that happens, because we only have 10 seconds. And you know, the plan is hopefully, I'm not sure how well it's gonna go this round, but on floor 10, you know, hopefully if we get enough damage modifiers and some good crit chance and crit damage, then, you know, maybe we can one-shot the boss. But again, we did get the pay to win, which is nice. So we did get a good item there, but the crit powder is going to be just super crucial. I'll probably take the crit goggles too if they show up, just because we are so low on crit chance at the moment, even though that does give us a damage debuff. But since we have pay to win, but like, we need to get to 100% crit, and we're only at 44. This has been a very, very low crit build. Decent crit damage though, 468. Okay, I'll still take a scanner. This might be the last floor I take one. Okay. This is a tough decision. I think we'll go gold scanner though.
Bingo!
The coupon's really good, but since we have TNT grenades, I would rather get the scanner.
Have a bullet in that fight!
Okay, so a lot of passive items here to start off with, but you know, we did get a pay to win along with 2 gold scanners now, so that'll be nice.
One down! Cowabunga!
And I have 3 of my weapons already at level 18 or higher. Okay, let's go pop the egg. So our damage right now is 190. Nothing special. So we're probably not going to do really anything crazy here. So then that puts us up to 333. So yeah, nothing major, but you can see we are still doing pretty good chunks of damage on the boss. But that's only going to last for 10 seconds and then we lose that damage.
Feels rare, feels right.
If we end up getting pickled nitra, you know, toward the end, that would be, then I would almost bet a guarantee like it would one-shot the boss, depending on how much nitra we have. I think we'd be in a good spot to one-shot though.
Don't die!
Really good crit damage stuff too. I need that, like, where we have 500, we're almost at 500 crit damage right now. That's so good. Like on floor 5. But we don't have the crit chance to show for it. Man, okay, still none, huh? Okay, let's buy these.
Special.
Buy the,
Please, nothing for me here.
oh my god. Come on, man, you gotta show up.
Show me more.
There we go.
I rarely pick one of these. I'm gonna do something epic with this.
Okay, and then that's it. If we have more nitra, that's fine. Because again, just really hoping that that powder shows up. We still have, I think we still have all our rerolls, which is good. But we're at the halfway point. I will still take, I'll take a nitra or gold scanner if it shows up. I won't take an XP scanner at this point. I will take the pickaxe. The pickaxe I will probably honestly take until like 4, 8, or 9.
Got a blocked landing site for the supply pod. Get it cleared out, miner.
But at this moment in time, the crit powder is the #1 pick. If that shows up, that gets picked over everything else.
Exemplary work.
I'm gonna get these, and then I'll go get that drop.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We have a swarm incoming.
We'll do this, and then we'll do the picks up XP.
Overclock says it's time to kill. Take that!
Okay, so I want nitra powder.
Scanner just lit. Scanner shows clear. Supply pod inbound.
Okay, these are passes. I'm gonna take it. Damn. Man, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna kill my movement speed for a little bit here, but I'm gonna take the crit chance. I really like, you don't understand, like, I really want this pickle nitra. It's gonna definitely kill our movement speed here for a little bit until I can get to the shop and spend it all, but this is how we're gonna get, this item's how we're gonna get that one shot boss kill. I feel like that got us the legendary. All right, you know, let's take the move speed. Let's get some of that back. Obviously we'll spend all our nitra here though. We're not gonna hold nitra. Definitely not holding the nitra. We'll try to spend the majority of it here, even if it means kind of wasting it, just so I'm not like really slow.
Something epic with this. More options. Top choice. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf. I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna do something.
Okay, let's do an additional stun sweeper.
I'm clocking it to 11. Gonna roll the dice on this one. Gotta have it.
Okay, we did a good job spending like all our nitra, and we got a bunch of rerolls. Let's buy these two.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Okay, I'm glad we saw that. It is gonna hurt, like I said, it is gonna hurt our movement speed a little bit, but that item's gonna be kind of crucial to do our major like world record damage. Yes, I purposely passed up that nitra for now. Just gonna kind of scan a little bit of the map first, and then I'll head over and go get that.
Wield, big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
You don't see these every day. That will teach you.
Can't drop supplies for you yet.
Oh, that was a bad supply drop.
Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
Now this is a rare treat.
Okay, there's the nitra scanner again. Okay, that's the last one. No more scanners. From this point forward, we're gonna spend our nitra and we're gonna re-roll.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
So you like her. So you like her. Shoot it in the face.
But my goodness, if our damage output isn't gonna be crazy here. What's it at? 722 now?
Think again. Think again. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, we're gonna move through everything really quickly now.
Drop pod before.
Alright, let's do the potency.
Gonna do something epic with this.
Okay, we need to get this. If it's nitra, I can't get it if it's nitra. Alright, I'm gonna do that legendary damage.
The legendary.
We did our quest. Let's get our magnet though. That magnet's gonna end up being pretty good with this pickle nitra. Okay. By the luck. Reload, reload, piercing, potency.
I want another go. I already feel stronger. Feels rare. Let me try again. This one looks best. I can use this.
Okay, at this point, it's damage items. I don't think I care what shows up. I'm gonna re-roll and re-roll until we get, hopefully, crit powder. I mean, what kind of sucks is we're gonna end up losing Nitra doing re-rolls, but we don't have the damage items yet, and we have all our re-rolls, and we have three chances to get it.
I'm raring to try this out.
At least we got the Pickle Nitra. The Pickle Nitra is going to be the biggest damage boost in this game. Wait, what's that? Yep, okay.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
This stuff looks
Resupply
legend.
prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
Okay, so no scanners anymore. Damage or bust. I think we'll take any damage item.
One crate of goodies on the way, miner.
Like this one. This one, I guess, is fine. That's a damage item. And it does give me crit chance, crit damage, reload damage. That's a good item for this weapon, so we'll go with that.
Found the Moomonite. Think you can kill me? Well, think again. I'm not scared of you. You want some more? It's a little extra special.
Oh yeah, we're killing these guys so fast now. Okay, I'm gonna do that crit.
Moving. It won't have
Again, crazy crit damage here.
Think you can kill me? Think again. I want it.
Ooh, no, I can't risk that. I can't risk it. I have too good of a thing going right now to try to risk getting that gold. Man, okay, I prefer to see upgrades for this weapon.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff. Nothing for me here. Let's try again. Sure.
All right, man, come on.
Go for this
This is crit chance for the other items. That doesn't really help me as much. Like, how is crit
this one.
chance not showing up?
This'll do.
It's blowing my mind how much it's not showing up here. Okay, we'll mark those two. Like, look at our crit damage. I bet it's almost at 600 now. 623 crit damage. Oh my god. What a missed opportunity not getting like any crit chance here. Oh god, I really hope we get that powder. At most though, the powder, since I'm not gonna stack Nitra, it'll get us, you know, maybe like, it'll get us like 30 to like 50%, but that'll put us into kind of that 100% crit range, so we're always critting every time. But man, what a missed opportunity to get like a ton of Nitra here, or a ton of crit chance. It just has not been showing up. know, I'm gonna re-roll this. All right.
Have that legendary. Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Okay, we can get this.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready. Landing zone ready. Impact imminent.
Okay, the hooly bait. The hooly bait at this point doesn't get us any extra damage items. It doesn't get us the crit item, but it can get us 4 level ups. The only thing is the artifacts we get from it aren't going to be really that useful. But we're essentially going to get 4 level ups at least. But I think since we're on 4-9, we re-roll it. Okay, we'll go with this guy. That'll get us close to 100%.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
And then that way we'll be able to... I know we're going to get that nerf on damage, but then we'll be able to utilize 723% crit chance. And we have the... we have the nitro powder. Or pickled nitro, sorry.
Objective completed. Excellent. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
But that at least gets us to, like, near 100%.
They'll be with you shortly.
Give me that.
That's some insane crit damage, though.
Hello and good boy. I die a little inside every time I have to take a dippity dip.
That was a good one. That was a good reroll.
I got it in the mouth. Say hello to my little alien. Go.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Okay, I'm gonna take that nitra. Let's move. I might actually... Okay, at this point, I'm gonna hold some of my nitra.
Lock it in.
I'm gonna hold some of this, you know, like, let's hold about 50 of it. Maybe, you know, I might even hold all of it.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Huh. Okay, let's spend a little.
There is a beer on the
If there's good ones.
if you make it back.
Let's buy the damage. Okay, we'll buy that.
Legendary. Surely next time will be better.
But I kind of want to keep this. Just so I can do, like, the most insane damage we can possibly do.
You don't see these every day. Gonna roll the dice on this one. I'm raring to try this out. Let me try again. It'll do. I want another go. Dibs.
Okay, and then I guess that's it. We'll keep it at 98.
This is the big one, miner.
We're gonna get a nice movement speed buff here too in the beginning of the level. So let's try to get all that nitro last.
This rock is gonna be death of us.
We're gonna definitely have to try to stay away from these eggs too, because we're gonna, yeah, see, like, we're gonna pop them and kill them. So we have 1400 damage right now.
You bug hot. Found some cropper.
All right.
Eat that. See ya later.
We're gonna be so slow, but I don't care. That's the whole point. That's why I didn't. That's why, you know, in that moment I had to take it, because I didn't know if it was gonna show up again. We don't have gold tip bullets, so I can do my rerolls here. I'm gonna kind of keep rerolling, just try to see if I can get crit chance. Okay, there's crit chance. And that gave us a lot of stacks here too. Okay, this is going pretty well. I really do like where we're at. It's just I'm happy with like the crit chance now to some extent, you know. I would have preferred to have like gotten up to like 200, but I think the items we got helped make up for it a little bit. Okay, let's... Okay, that's a good supply drop because it's out of the way. And then again, in an ideal scenario here, we get crit powder or any damage item that shows up. I'm just going to take it. I'm not going to re-roll away. Okay, that's a re-roll. This, I'm not taking this damage item though. Yes. Okay, so almost 200 crit chance now. Okay, let's see if we can clear out as much of this map as we can before we get to that boss. How much damage was that? 2 million? I couldn't tell if that was 2 million. Okay, we are gonna need to make our way down to the boss too. That way we get the full bonus. So I gotta start heading down now. Ah, I should have re-rolled that. Okay, so the boss was all the way down here. So let's see, 1457. Is this more nitro over here? It is. Oh, we didn't quite one-shot him. Dang it. Oh man, I didn't even see what the damage was there. That was great though. That was what I was wanting to do here. Oh man, the boss is gone. We didn't even get to see the damage numbers. It had to have been over 2,000 something. It was probably somewhere in the 2000s. The boss is gone now, so I guess, does it go away? Dang, that was crazy. I didn't even get to see what the damage numbers there were. I was kind of hoping we were gonna get that nitra before we got to the egg, but I think we shot something at it and popped it. Oh, is this another? This could be another lucky wrench. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so damage wise, yeah, 529 million. We did a total of 1 billion damage. I wonder, so this obviously doesn't add up to 1 billion. I think what maybe where some of the damage comes from is the shrapnel explosion that this weapon does. That's maybe where I'm thinking all that extra kinetic damage comes from, which is probably it. Because if you do an overkill, you know, this shoots out shrapnel. But yeah, 1.2 billion damage with this build. Okay, this ended up, you know, near perfect. This was, yeah. I mean, it took, I think we got kind of lucky here at the very end. But overall, I would say this was a near perfect build. I wish we would have gotten this a little bit early because I would have saved up more nitra. And then, like, if we could have swapped these, that would have been ideal. If we could have got this right here and then this at the very end, I think that's kind of one of the only things I would have changed. Maybe get rid of this guy a little bit too, but, you know, not a huge deal to get this one because this one's fine. That's extra XP gain, and we probably got a decent amount of level ups for, well, actually we only got to level 85, but that's also because we kill things a lot quicker and probably weren't picking up as much XP. But with 5 scanners, pay to win, 2 nitra scanners, and then the pickle nitra and crit powder, perfect. And then this was a really good damage item for the build. The pay to win was really good because I think we ended up with maybe like 50 stacks there near the end. And then yeah, our big damage modifier right here getting us up to 1640%, and then this guy getting us to over 200 crit. And that crit damage was insane. 738% crit damage. That was really good. That was good. That was good. I'm very satisfied with that build. I feel like I don't need to come revisit this one now for a while because I got all the items I wanted. If we didn't get this guy at the end, that would have hurt a little, but we did. We did get it on the very last floor. And it didn't, again, like, I just needed to get it before the boss. So it didn't necessarily matter too much we got it on the 10th floor. But again, if we would have got it like right here, then I would have saved my Nitra. And then we would have got, you know, a much higher crit chance if I just wasn't spending any Nitra. And then if we got this at the end, you know, we might not have been able to move, but we would have done like 1 trillion damage. So there we go. That was our crit M1000 build. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.